Good morning, everyone. Welcome to North Dakota Today. I'm Christy Larson here with Chris Berg.
Happy Hump Day, and we're going to start the show a little bit differently this morning. I, a long time ago, planned to go on this golf tournament with Morgan, and then all of a sudden we found out some new news that Christy's husband was going to jet off to Arizona and Phoenix, and she was kind enough to stick around for a few weeks, but today is our last North Dakota Today.
I wore the waterproof mascara on purpose today. I'm already turning red.
I kind of like thought, you know, hey, look, I'm super happy for you because I really believe it's going to be an awesome new chapter for you. So it's sort of like, all right, but now that I'm like speaking out loud, it's like, I can't believe it's happening. So Lisa and Green and I have a couple surprises for you. One is we got you some nice, beautiful flowers.
Thank you.
For going away. And it's 9:01, Lisa Green. Can we bring Green up, please? Because I thought you said at 9 o'clock you were going to have the half-naked Australian menu.
Woo!
Green.
That's on Friday.
Oh, that's on Friday night.
Everyone tune in Friday.
No, Friday night.
Oh,
you have to tune on
Friday
Instagram
night.
for that one. So thank you. How long have you and I have been doing this? A couple years now, maybe?
Well, I was just thinking about that, you guys. I've been with Valley News Live since 2012, and then I did the morning show in 2014, and then in 2016 is when I started doing North Dakota Today permanently, because I was doing some filling in whenever you or Andrea were off, but then permanently moved in 2016. So we've been together doing this North Dakota Today, you guys, the three of us, the three best friends that anyone could have, because we're the three best friends.
And we got to go to the Super Bowl. We've had some pretty awesome
There's been some really fun things. I mean, and I think one of the first times you and I bonded, Chris, was when we did the train experience together.
Yeah.
The ride in the rails. Lisa, did you ever get to go out on the train?
No, I didn't go on that.
Hutch was on the train, and Mike Morgan and Danielle was our producer back then, and it was really, I think that's one of the first times I really got to know Chris Berg. Like away from the station. That was a long time ago.
Yes, and you and Danielle were doing the Titanic.
That was before, and that was that was I think before I started doing the actual like show with you.
Yeah, but it was a chance for us all to kind of hang out and get to know each other, and wow.
And here we are.
No, you guys.
What a journey. Jaren walking into the studio. This was before you were on this show, but
you
were doing it, and I'm like, what?
Lisa's reaction is still my favorite with my proposal on air.
Did you know anything, Greener?
I had no clue what was happening, and so I was just as shocked, of course, once I realized what was going on. It's just so funny that I happened to be there. So I felt like I ruined it, but I'm glad that you enjoyed it.
I feel like you made it, because I looked so cranky, but I hope people are watching you, because you do one of the tennis head back and forth, like, you had a really good reaction, and I was like, what are you doing?
It was genuine.
Like, what? And we all were like, why is he here? And then all of a sudden, oh my gosh.
Then all the tears that are going to hopefully be held in today started coming down.
So do you have any idea, like, Jaren's like in Arizona?
Loving it out there.
Is he?
Yeah.
Good.
Yep. He's been enjoying it. And thankfully, I've talked with, my best friends, Lisa and Lisa, about it. I've told you guys a little bit. Thankfully, we aren't going there with no support out there. We do have,
family.
He knows a couple of friends, and he does have some family members out there, and he's been, calling his parents, every other day or whatever. So at least there's not zero support out there. And I do think it's easier to be away from home. And Lisa, I'm sure you can attest to this too. There's video chat. I mean, you have nieces that aren't here.
Sure, yeah. I mean, definitely FaceTime makes a huge difference. My niece, I get to visit with her. She lives in Colorado. So, yeah, technology makes it a lot easier to be away from friends and family. And, of course, you make new friends, and you make a family out of your friends where you happen to move. And you'll do great. I know you'll be just fine.
What is it for you just to be back with your husband? Is going to have to be somewhat of a solace,
He flies in tomorrow, and I've been counting down the days. I'm like, Jaren comes tomorrow. Jaren comes tomorrow. I'm so excited. I said it's going to be different, because it's not that I haven't felt married, but talking on the phone with someone every single day compared to actually being with them day in and day out is really different. And it's been, he moved, and then we had a month apart, and I went and visited him for a quick weekend, and now we've had another month apart. I give kudos to our troops, because I don't know how their families do it for months on end. I've not survived a month, and thankfully I have with friends here and family back home, but it's been hard. It's hard to be alone.
And when those guys are overseas, if I remember right, like, they don't know when they're going to get a call again. Like, it's just kind of like, oh, hey, here I am. And So and are you and Jaren going to kind of make this into a journey, or are you just going to hit the road and get to
so
Arizona?
we're actually going to be driving on, we're going to stop in Colorado, Lisa.
Say hi to my family.
Yeah, we're going to be going actually from here to Denver on Monday and then spend the night there, rest up, and then get all the way to Arizona on Tuesday. So that will be next week. I'll probably have some posts. Hopefully no turkeys come after our car this time around. Hopefully no deers are in the road. I mean, there was a couple of fun things when we moved him out there that we noticed on the way out, but I think we're going to take a different route. For some reason, Google took us on a really weird road.
Oh, they did?
I swear it took us on back roads only instead of like highways and interstates. We'll see.
I'm excited. You know what'll be fun too, Lisa Green, because obviously there's a large Latin population in Arizona. When she joins us via Skype, then we can really do our Telemundo segments.
There we go. Very good.
Bart's gonna be like, "Hola, cómo estás?"
I told my friend Caitlin. My friend Caitlin's fluent in Spanish. She lived in Spain. You lived in Spain. I told her, I'm like, you need to teach me some Spanish.
Yes.
You need to.
And you get to eat all that great food down there.
Yes.
Oh, I'm excited for the food.
But have her teach you with the Spanish lift, will you? So you can say gracias.
There you go.
I need to just work on getting the right, like usted, ustedes, ella, or
See?
la cochina.
But you can roll your R's. You're already way ahead of me.
That's for Friday's men who are coming.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's get to our weather update. Lisa, good morning.
Good morning. So we're looking at some sunshine today and some warmer temperatures too. We're looking at some numbers that are going to be back into the low 80s for your highs. So it's really looking like a warmer summer day for us here in the valley. And gradually we will end up with a cloud cover into the afternoon hours. You can see we're enjoying some blue sky right now in Fargo. Might get a little more on the cloudy side this afternoon. Wind out of the southwest and not too strong today. So here's a look at our temperatures. It's 65 degrees in Fargo, 66 in Grand Forks and in Jamestown. It's 64 in Detroit Lake. So temperatures on the rise after a cool morning. Our winds are light, up to 12 miles per hour in Devil's Lake out of the southwest. And checking out your radar and satellite map, you can see it's pretty quiet. Not much to show in the valley. There are some storms getting going south of here in South Dakota. Those will pass by to the south of us. And just some cloud cover rolling in from time to time today. So here's a look at that hour-by-hour planner for the valley. We'll see some clouds streaming in. So there might be some moments where it's a little more on the cloudy side than sunny side, but still pretty nice. Mid-70s to some low 80s for your highs today. And staying quiet throughout the day. Even tonight, not much to show you here. Heading into tomorrow, that's when we're going to start to see some changes on the way. So we're looking at the potential for some storms late Friday or Thursday night and into early Friday. Ahead of that, the wind picks up. We'll feel a little bit more on the muggy side too for your Thursday. And then the chances for rain and thunder start up. These storms are going to likely start in central North Dakota, and that's where the severe threat will be greatest, but they could continue to be severe as they move eastward overnight. So that's the next one to watch. But it's also just going to be unsettled into the weekend. Saturday, Christy, if you're thinking about heading back to the zoo, I know you're going to talk about that in a minute. Saturday, you might get a chance. There is a chance for some storms, but I think there are going to be some breaks in between. So you'll want to pay attention to the forecast as it gets closer for Saturday. Right now, Sunday does look to be a bit more soggy. We are looking at a better bet for rain, especially in the morning hours on Father's Day. So keep that in mind if you've got some plans. I wouldn't necessarily cancel them just yet if you're thinking about doing some outdoor stuff, but definitely want to be aware of the possibility. Have a plan B in mind for the weekend. Temperatures, though, scaling back a little bit with all that cloud cover into the 70s this weekend and continuing into next week. So a little bit on the rainy side. I want to show you our rainfall potential map. This is through Sunday. So if we get several thunderstorms moving through over the next several days over some areas, we could end up building up that rainfall, that moisture. We're looking at 3 inches of rain potentially in a couple of pockets. Not everybody getting that much, but it's just so you're aware of the potential that we may see here coming up over the next 5 days or so.
Why water your grass when you got rain on the way?
There you go. There you go.
Speaking of weather, this morning, since you guys were up early, I don't know if you had a chance to, it was so incredible this morning.
Beautiful sunrise.
Yeah.
Nice temperatures. A little cool, I think, for some, but still quite a nice day to start off.
Nice.
It was cool at first, but then by the time we rolled into town around that 8 a.m. mark, it was beautiful outside.
Yes.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
And that sun really strong this time of year. So once that's up, even if it's not that warm out, just having the sun on you, you notice the difference. You really feel that warmth.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Lisa.
You bet.
This is so weird, isn't it?
It just doesn't hit you. It doesn't hit you until
and you guys
today.
still have 2 days, but for me, I'm like, my goodness. This just came out, so I don't know if you already knew this, but apparently November 1st, 2019, the sequel to Wonder Woman 1984 is coming out. I really liked Wonder Woman, the first one.
I didn't get to see it yet.
Oh, you haven't?
It's on my list of things to see. Just that endless list that you keep creating for me. It's on the endless list of things to see. That's exciting news, though.
It is really exciting. Chris Pine apparently is going to be back, and the woman that directed it did a great job. And so it was fun to watch after Wonder Woman came out, and Isabella was one of them. But all these little girls wearing Wonder Woman outfits and.
Isabella got like a cape from one of the people we had on our show.
She had the real true, the truth lasso where you can and make people tell
Dad, did you eat my donut last night?
That reminds, you ever seen the movie Liar Liar? Which is hysterical.
With Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I don't know if that's even appropriate for a 9 a.m. show, most of it, but it's good.
I didn't understand most of the jokes back when I was little. You just didn't understand most of it.
That's what makes you endearing, Christy Larson. All right, we got some more winners for our Valley News Live. Storm Stream Umbrella, brought to you by Shed Rain. Congratulations to Cindy and Sarah. You are two of our lucky winners of these phenomenal umbrellas. You know what? We're so good at selling umbrellas. We should have like our own QVC show.
I could go door to door selling these umbrellas.
Right. So go to valleynewslive.com or ndtoday.tv if you want to try to pick up an umbrella as well.
Now it is Wednesday, so June is when it's Adopt a Cat or Shelter Cat Month. And so Homeward Shelter Animal wants to remind you that you can find the perfect feline friend. And first, we want to introduce you to Ida, a total goofball and wanna-be princess. Now, she is looking for a home that will spoil her with lots of treats and admiration. Now, she's an adorable little kitty looking for a great companion to have fun with and smile. Also want to introduce you to Raspberry, who is also sweet and tart, just like the fruit. So she, just like Ida, loves attention. She's very curious. She loves to snoop around to see what's going on. Now, Raspberry is a bundle of fun, loves warm naps and to snuggle up. And of course, would love a home that has plenty of treats and a warm bed for her to snuggle in. So if you want more information on either of these or look at the other cats and dogs that they have up for adoption, just head to homewardonline.org for more information.
All right, so as I was putting this umbrella back, I think I have a great idea for you. I don't know if this is true or not, but if there's like a home shopping network or a QVC office in Phoenix, I think you should be a host. So
that's what I should do?
Try
just
to sell
test
this
all
umbrella.
these products?
Yeah, be like,
oh, wow, this is really lightweight. This is lighter weight than I thought. This is nice because when you're carrying it around, running to the grocery store, you wouldn't have to worry about lugging it around with all your other items. Oh my gosh.
And it opens up so easily.
That's just so easy. I mean, that button was so easy to press, didn't hurt my fingers like some of them do.
And with so many people golfing in Phoenix, I mean, this could be a really phenomenal umbrella to go to the golf course.
I mean, sunshine, rain, no matter what kind of weather you have out there, maybe you even have a dust storm, you could block yourselves from the dust.
Think of the money you're going to save on sunscreen alone by having this umbrella.
It's just perfect. And as you can see, too, it comes with your own customizable logo. Here we have Storm Team. On the other side, we have the brand Shed Rain, all available in multiple different colors.
And for just $19.99 and free shipping, we'll throw in an extra one.
We're going to get in trouble. People are going to go start buying these umbrellas. They're going to be like, what were you guys doing?
If you're one of the first 100 people to order. See, there you go. I mean, you know what? You should cut that segment right there and send it to QVC.
Send that tape in.
One of my buddies, he gets products for QVC, so maybe he'll have a hookup for you.
I do have to give a shout out to my friends at Chahankapa Zoo. This is obviously one of the stuffed animals that they gave me to remind me of Tal when I leave, because he's that gorgeous orangutan that they have out at the zoo. But one of the really cool things, and I'm going to hold it up for you guys too to see, is that they gave me a little Habitat Hero Award, which was really nice of them. Just because we have gone out there multiple times. They've come on North Dakota Today multiple times to come and promote the different animals, the work that they do.